Before the video starts, make sure to download Cheat Engine along with the cheat table. Both of these can be found in the description down below. After Cheat Engine has been installed, open up your cheat table. Then you want to hit Edit and then go to Settings. Next, you want to go to Extra Custom Types and you want to make sure Float Big Endian and 4-byte Big Endian are checked. Go down to Scan Settings and make sure all three of these are checked. Then go to General Settings and type in Xenia in this box. Make sure this box is also checked. Okay. Next, start up Skate 3. Then head to Edit Skater, and we will start by editing the hat. So choose a customizable hat, just like this one, and we can start changing some RGB values. Let's say we wanted a completely red hat. What we would do is set the value to 10. You can do this by just double clicking on the numbers underneath the value section. Just double click them and then hit OK. For this to actually work, we need to update the skater, which can be done by changing any type of piece of clothing. That could be shirt, pants, trucks, board, wheels, etc. Now that we're finished with the hat, we can go on to the shirt. Let's set the shirt to full green by setting it to a very, very bright green by changing the green all the way up and the blue and red all the way down. Next is the same process with the pants. Let's say I wanted full black pants. You're going to set all three of these values to 0. You can do so by clicking on the red value, pants RGB red, and holding shift, then clicking on the blue. It highlights all of them, and then you can change them all at once. So here's me changing them all to 20, and then all the way back to 0. So updating this by changing the shoes, socks, whatever, I'll change the socks for right now, it will update the pants to black. Same goes for body color. So if I wanted my face to be completely red, I will set the red to 5 and the rest to 0 to make it a really bright red. When updating this, I cannot change skin color or it won't update properly. And as you can see on the right, these values change. So when setting the face to a different color, different RGB, make sure that you are not changing the skin color, but rather the socks, for an example. To change the arm color with the shirt on, there's a specific address, and make sure it's this one, shirt on arms RGB. That means the shirt has to be on for the arms to be RGB. So if I set them all to 0, would make them all black. If your shirt was off, just like this, it won't show, but that's when you do the entire body RGB and set them all to 0. Update the shoes, and there you go. Now I'm going to reset the skater. Now we can test out some of the graphic modifications. So let's start with the board. On the right we can see graphic size for the board. The smaller we make the value, the bigger the graphic gets, as you can see on the left and right. Make it bigger, smaller value. Make it smaller, bigger value. So what we're going to do is set this to 0.1 and we're going to back out. So we're going to change graphic and then select it again, and there's our grip tape. If you want this for the tattoos, what you could do is for left arm, you just select your tattoo, hit OK, and then change the graphic size for the left arm or chest or left leg, etc. And you would change it to 0.2 or whatever value you want. I'll do 0.4. And as long as we update the skater, remember changing like the socks or shoes or something, it makes the graphic bigger. We can make it big enough so it covers both hands. For demo items such as the laser glasses, what you can do is scroll all the way down to the bottom of the cheat table, and you're going to double click on the description of the glasses texture. Double click it, highlight this line of hex, copy it, hit OK, and under the value, you want to double click and paste it. Then you need to again update it, so I'll change the shoes, and there you go. Everything else is very self-explanatory. Fatness, you could set that to 5. For the board rotation, you could just set this to 3, and it all updates after changing an item of clothing. Quickly, I'm going to reset my skater once again and show you how to get importable invisible body parts. For importable invisible body parts, what you're going to do is go down all the way to the bottom, copy this part of the description, and what you're going to do is paste it into any one of these. So for if I wanted pants invisible, change the value and paste it. Board, paste it. And then you can just change a piece of clothing or skin color or just update the skater. And now you can go back into edit skater and it will still all work.